Now on KDKA, an explosive emergency.
All fire department ladders respond to 47 Central Square for a gas explosion.
A bank in Youngstown, Ohio, blown apart.
It was like a loud bang. Like my building had like shook, so just like running and screaming and heading towards the same direction.
And the big blast taking a deadly turn overnight. The KDKA drone team flying live near the scene of that bank. In fact, take a look at the shot that we have right now. The bank exploded again in downtown Youngstown yesterday afternoon. Now, apartments were above the bank at the bottom. You can see the windows blown out there, the facade at the bottom of that building blown away. And that's where crews have been sifting through the rubble really all night long there.
Just incredible. And our Megan Shin is monitoring the situation for us this morning. She joins us live in the studio with a breaking update. So Megan, what have you learned overnight with this?
Well, Lindsay and David, we learned that one man who worked at the Chase Bank on the ground level of that building was found dead early this morning. He was a 27-year-old man and his body was recovered at the scene. At this hour, one woman remains unaccounted for. But according to the Youngstown fire chief, the woman's car is not at the scene. She hasn't been identified at any area hospital so far, so it's not certain if she was even in the building when it exploded. The images here are shocking, with crews working throughout the night. The facade blown off, apartments on the top and the bank on the below are destroyed, and it happened at the Realty Building in Youngstown, located on East Federal Street, around 3 p.m. yesterday. Now, 7 more people were taken to the hospital, and one of them is on a ventilator, but everyone's safety is top of mind.
We're worried about the life and the safety of this community first. We're going to start with that, and then we'll figure out what happened.
I'm happy that I wasn't home and that I'm safe. Stuff is just stuff. Really don't care. Stuff is replaceable. Lives aren't. I'm sending well wishes to whoever is hurt.
The fire chief says construction workers were working in the basement when they reported hearing a hissing sound, smelled gas, and ran out of the building before it exploded. But we cannot confirm if this was a natural gas explosion right now. Now, at last update, the fire department couldn't go inside of that building, but they had to wait until it's deemed safe before they can make their way in. Structural engineers and the local gas company were both called to the scene yesterday, and the Ohio State Fire Marshal is leading the investigation into this explosion. In the studio, Megan Shin, KDKA-TV News.
All right, a lot more to come, obviously, on this story. Thank you, Megan. And stay with KDKA as we monitor every angle of this deadly explosion in Youngstown. We will have crews there throughout the day. Look for updates in our newscasts and anytime over on KDKA.com and inside the CBS Pittsburgh app.